wrong with this gun? Oh, it's too long. I know what's wrong. I got the wrong gun. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is better. Pretty nice. Let's go to safe. Yes, Hickok 45, little chapter 2 action with the Tavor. And one of the things about the Tavor, one of the main reasons that there is a desire for a shorter firearm is to work around trees, right? That's the main goal right now. Inside buildings, vehicles, may not have mentioned that in our first go around with this, but that's one of the obvious advantages to having a firearm this small. Now you and I, most of us, we're not involved in getting in and out of vehicles, clearing houses in Iraq or Afghanistan, that kind of thing. Most of us, right? So out here plinking around, not that big a deal. But for people who have that as their endeavor, it's hard for us to estimate the importance of that. So while we might criticize this thing as being pretty weird and very non-traditional, if you're climbing in and out of a Humvee all day or some kind of armored vehicle and you've got that muzzle concern, or you're always in danger within that vehicle, and you're able to move this thing around, one even shorter than this, takes on a little bit more appeal, doesn't it, perhaps? So something most of us cannot relate to. I don't pretend to be a soldier. So anyway, important factor for some folks, and that is the appeal. Let's take a couple more shots with it. All right, now we're gonna try to stretch it out and hit some of these little targets over here with it. If I can hold it steady, I might be able to do it. All right, get a good grip on it so I can miss with authority. We don't want any half misses. We want real misses when we miss. Let's put one more on the big plate just to give me some confidence. It's not that big, actually. Ooh, still have my ears on tight. All right. I feel good. And I'm quitting and going home, man. 3 little ones in a row. Sometimes I struggle on these things. Okay, go back up top. That was off. Tell you what, this thing is a shooter, no doubt about it. All right, let's see if I can pick that 2-liter off without touching what is on. You can sort of tell what it's on, can't you? Now watch this speed reload. Slow motion. Pull out the old, in with the new. All right. I didn't want to throw it on the ground. It's not my magazine. So put a couple more on that cinder block. And he came tumbling down. All right, let's try the little red plate. And I see one of our old buddies over there. Happens to be a watermelon growing to the left of the plate. Try and get away. All right, that's good. We opened him up a little bit there. Let's try the plate up there one more time. Sweet. Tell you what, as ugly as it is, it just lays them in there. As I mentioned earlier in the main video, there's something about it that you get that thing tucked in and that little red dot doesn't jump all over the place like it might on a longer rifle. You know, so whatever criticisms that I have of it, and you heard some of those in the first video, I have to say that it's, well, I want to say it's easy to shoot well. Not that I'm a super marksman with it or anything, but it is relatively easy to hold on target, at least on moderate sized targets. You know, easier than it ought to be. There's something about it, the dynamics of it, the weight rearward. I don't know, you know, the size of it, the way it tucks in, the way you can snuggle up to it. You know, the designers knew what they were doing. They really did. It's pretty cool, I have to say. And I'm not sold on bullpups. After I've handled this thing and pick up the M4, it's like going home again. It just feels great. So let's see what we look like here ammunition wise. I think we better put a fresh magazine in because we got some varmints right here close. Time to go to the PMag. Okay, and we're still hot with safety on. We're definitely hot. It's another 96-degree day with humidity to match, so it's a pretty good test for this thing. Oh, let's just take out some close targets. I've earned it. I held steady enough to knock down all the bad boys over there. So I want to get some easy guys here. All right, let's move in on them, make it even easier with this guy right here. Yeah. Well, he didn't do much. We have a crowd of bad guys right there. 2 liters. Whoa! That was pretty good. I do believe one shot got all of them. I don't think I've seen that happen. All right, we got 5 gallons of water that needs releasing, so let's release it. Pretty nice. And one more on the steel target for good measure over there. Cool. I tell you, really is easy to shoot well. Yeah, it's just remarkable. If you hate these things, it would make you mad, I think, to put it in your hands. This one right here, yeah, with this Aimpoint H1 Micro red dot on it, this configuration. Even if you despise these things, if you were standing here with me and you took it and shot across the hill, I think you'd be surprised how well you can shoot it. Okay, so for all the quirks and the weirdness, the shortness, particularly when you're my height, you got the big old long arms, the awkwardness of the bullpup, the things just lay in there. And this one particularly, because I've been using, you might have noticed this in most of my shooting, I'm trying to utilize that and help me steady it with that, and it really does help when I hold that. If you got one and you're not taking advantage of that, maybe try that, because it really locks you in. Definitely locks you in. And like I said, I'm not a soldier, so I don't have a strong need for a shorter, yet shorter and shorter rifle like this. But you know, I can see the appeal. And maybe some of you all in the military, you know, we have a lot of viewers. I hear from you all around the world that watch the videos. It's cool. We're always flattered that you watch our stuff and enjoy it, because I have no military experience. So, you know, that's a compliment. You know, we definitely don't try to be soldier wannabes, because I'm not a soldier. I'm not a soldier wannabe. I admire what you all do. But this is neat. This is a pretty neat rifle. Talked about the negatives of it, things I don't like, but definitely shoots well. So anyway, a little fun on the far hill there with some smaller targets that really didn't stand a chance today with this baby. Good sights, good gun, nice bullets, nice cartridges, and probably a mediocre shooter, rifle shooter, and we knocked them down. So a lot of fun. Life is good.